we don't have much to do. We've just got to make that body for that alien. Well, I pretty much know where the piece is. Where to bring it is actually just a little bit down from it. I know it's going to be a long trip. I've been preparing here, so almost ready. I've trimmed down, I've got the stuff I need, but what I could do with it is just one more. One of these power cells. So, let me see, what do I need for that? One more power cell, let me see. Okay, first of all I need 2 batteries. Okay, rubber wiring kit. And the batteries. Okay, well I'll get 3. So, cube, gold, silver, lithium. Okay. Right. We'll just get that one done. Shouldn't be long doing this. Okay. I need one of those anyway. Okay. Cubes, where are they? I think they're here. Okay. Yeah, here it is. I just need 3. Now lithium. I need 3. Wherever you are. Excuse me. Gold and silver. Just enough, and then I need that wiring box, and yeah, we're ready to go. The wiring box. Now, there we go, power cell. 1 battery left over, I can put that in storage. The charger. And that's it. Let me see if we've got the 9 pieces for crafting. Diamonds, that and that. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. We've still got everything we need. Just put that away and then we're good to go. Oh, we won't be able to carry much when we get here because I've slimmed back the transport we have a bit to fit in and out through those tunnels. Sidestepping one of those Leviathan creatures though. We've got to be careful. Where's that battery? But we're almost done. And then we can be off. Right, let's pack that into storage. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. We're about as prepared as we're ever going to be. All that stuff is necessary. So no storage left really, except that guy there. What does that one actually? There's a tiny bit of storage, I didn't see that. Okay. We're ready to go. So, I've got everything I need to make the 3 parts. We've just got to collect the organs, and actually in the same area as where you manufacture them. Then we meet that guy and he'll send us somewhere else, and yeah. I'm guessing within an hour and a half we'll have this done. And then we'll probably just do a little bit of crafting or something to see if we can scrape up a stream from this one. This will leave me free to start a new game for Friday and Saturday. Yeah, just getting the last of this game done. That's everything we need. Now, that Marguerite spot, that's where we need to go. Where is it? We'll turn off the other one's prawn suit. Land base. Yeah, that's the one we need. Up 0, we'll leave that one on as well. Hot dog. What's that one? Delta Station Knock. No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that. Yeah, okay. That's the best we're going to get it. Oh, hi, Jenton. Do you plan to play the new one as well? Oh yeah, absolutely. I played Subnautica. I was impressed for an indie game. And I bought this one because of Subnautica. It's a little smaller in scope, but really good game. You know, but absolutely, yeah. I intend to play the new one. So how have you been, Jenton? Oh, hi, Wolf. Yes, yes. We'll be hard pressed to get 4 hours, I'd say, from this one. I've just got to collect the last of the organs. Oh, it's the organs, I think. I pretty much know where it is. I think I spied it when I was getting some of that kyanite stuff. And I've been down around that red crystal place, if I can find my way back. And there was some kind of building down there, so that's probably something got to do with it as well. So, unless they send me back from there, yeah, I'd say we'd be hard pressed to get a 4-hour stream from it. But knowing this game, it takes a while, so we might be able to get it. This will leave me free to do something else, for Friday and Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. What do you think for a laugh with that? I've got the Starfield DLC, and yeah, my playthrough on that, even though I got my achievements, I didn't enjoy it. It was a disaster. But it would be funny to play it again. I've saved it just before I went through the anomaly and finished the game where you get the new ship. It would be interesting to play it again, just to flip through the main story. And this time, I think you can skip. You can skip a lot of it second time around. It's actually designed for 7 playthroughs. Why I thought someone would do 7 playthroughs, and that is beyond me. And get that DLC out. Apparently, all the fans of Starfield have said that the DLC is rubbish compared to the game. So I don't know. It's a pretty low bar of the game. It'll be interesting to see how bad it really is. Although it wouldn't surprise me anymore. Yeah, it's probably a couple of stick guys on a cartoon roll or something. Yeah, but I'd say this would be the last stream. So how have you been, Wolf? Yeah, apparently that new game, Gen 10, is coming out sometime this year, I think. I think it might be first quarter, but definitely second quarter, yeah. Rumours is coming out in March, I think, or April, but I'd say maybe June or July, or who even knows? They might even, want to do a little bit more and leave it for a late release, maybe later in the year. But I've got a few other games I want to get to, like No Man's Sky and Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So, how's my audio, guys? Is it okay? I'll just check in a moment and I'll see. Let me just check from this end. One, two, three, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. 2, 3, testing. Yeah, I'm okay. On this end, anyway. That monitor is handy for that. Here, let me type it in just in case you can't hear me. Oh, good, is it? Oh, thank you, Leroy. Yeah, I was just wondering. I'm playing on an Xbox and it's pretty unpredictable. I think it's their controllers. They're rubbish. But I just checked it on my monitor here and it seems to be okay. So how have you been? So yeah, finishing up this one, Leroy, I've just got to get the last piece for that. I've got all the... We've raided all the places. I finished this main base and a kind of forward land base. All of the architect stuff I've done. Just got it crafted and I found all of the artifacts. So, end game. But we managed to squeeze some time out of it. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, nice, nice. So, I'll take the time and show you the base before we go. I'm gonna be hard pressed to get a stream from this, I'd say. So this is my base. It's kind of hybrid. I built it very, very close to the pod on a large iceberg. So there's up there. It's kind of huge, to be honest. But absolute fun, building this. So my sea truck, tubes, moon pool. It's got that kind of enterprise look. Here, let me get this for a second. There we go. Oh, we've got our scanner room and control center there. And this is mostly storage up top. And 2 other rooms from the side. There's the garden is down here. This is for all the seaweed plants. Seaweed and other stuff, you know, that we grow in the ocean. Plenty of storage and a ton of decoration in here. And of course we got some lights.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, this game can take quite a hit on the overbuild, which is nice. Oh, hi, Bones. How are you? Yeah, I just got it finished. I did a little forward land base as well, which is nice and comfortable. You know, where we get the architect tissue. You know, those landworms. So this is the sea garden. This can take more of a hit than the other one, Bones. You know, maybe about 80% of this build, you'd get a little frame rate hit. More of a stagger. But it was still pretty good. Oh, hello. So that's that part of it. Actually, we can get into the building from here. But this is central on the main one. Yeah, maybe the game is smaller in scope. It can take more of a building hit. So how have you been, Bones? So this brings us up to this part here. It's a pity there's not more building pieces. It's kind of limited to tubes, multi-purpose rooms, and those larger ones. Of course, we've got a large garden here for the outdoor plants. Now these pillars on the side, there's 16 containment tanks, and there's 16 different types of aliens, so I've got a pair in each of these. I'll show you from the top in a moment. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, everything is pretty good. You know, I've got, let's say, there's a slight bug on these, where some of the, well, maybe it's not a bug, it depends on the size of the creature you put in, but you'll easily put, let's say, a pair in each, depending on its size, you know. But I've got the main breeding tanks out somewhere else. Yeah, so it goes like this. But it's obscenely big. You wouldn't need anything even close to this. The forward land base would be something more practical. But this was just for fun, you know. No, I actually bought the game and I went in to check it for about an hour. I haven't streamed it yet. So that's going to be a big learning curve for me. Yeah, I just tried it for about an hour to get a feel of it. Everything seems to be obsessed with, you know, gathering lots and lots and lots of stuff. The game looks massive in scope. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to play that one, but I'm looking forward to No Man's Sky. So yeah, all of these here. So 16 aliens. So I needed 8. Was it? Yeah, 16 of these, and you know, so that would be, you know, 4 pillars with 4 on each. And we've got this kind of sky walkway going around, and we've got this just for that extra tiny bit of decoration for these guys. The only thing I'm missing, I think, is penguin eggs. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of land. This was fun. The only fault I have in this game with all building games is you don't get enough pieces to work with, you know? Yeah, a couple of more. Well, especially, let's say, a room that you could make your kind of place, you know? Like a residential room, you know, something like that. Maybe a different shape or something, different size. And then let's say when you're doing the leaded platforms, when you're building the large pieces here, it's exactly 1.5 times the size. And if you want to get stuff neat, it can be awkward. It would actually force you to kind of build big, you know, to kind of make up for that. So that's these ones. Here, let me just get down for a moment. Oh, hi, Ghost. And how have you been? Well, I hope. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Papa. Hope you've been well. But you could reasonably have the same complaint really with any building game. So this is the front part here. We'll just get around to it. But yeah, this is pretty big. Obscenely big, but fun to make. I've got enough food here to feed the planet.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
So that's our outdoor garden. On this one, we've got snowmen. Well, I've even got a few snowmen in here. Now, main containment tank here. I have 3 of these sea monkeys. I picked up these little... We couldn't get them in the original game. You see, there's little green plankton kind of stuff. I think they're called grubs. But you put enough of those in, we'll stop them breeding. Save a bit of frame rate. Yeah, we've got tons of snowmen. So, basically here, something like that. And this is an exact carbon copy. I needed 2 of these in. So something like that as well. So exactly the same. And then we come to our little personal spot. Well, this one and this, where? No, sorry, this one here and this one. These are all storage, going 4 down. You know, going down to where the vehicles are. Oh, why, thank you, Ghost. This is... Oh yeah, this is my room. And this is about as homely and comfortable as I could make it, really. There is a woeful shortage of decorating stuff. Even a little less than the last one. Because, you know, in the last one at least you could pick up some time capsules. And guys would put a lot of posters and stuff into that. And that was interesting. I think I got about a dozen from the last game. And they were always nice to find. So yeah, this is what I've done here. On this, oh yeah, we've got some music going as well. I like the fridge. Although, it's not the most practical thing, you know? Because once you get to the stage where you can make the salad, you know, you're pretty much done with that kind of stuff. And then down here we have our crafting room. Down here, let's just play something. Oh, that's a new one. We got a new song. So oh yeah, they've put in some sinks, toilets and showers. These are kind of funny. Unless they're just some crafting stuff. So I've made those like a kind of residential area. Now this is, well, 8 of these are basically storage. It's more than enough for what I need. basically the same here and here. Oh, it's the worst about this. Climb down. Climb down. Here we go. Yeah, maybe I might have overdid it with this, but you know, they don't suck up any power, you know, once they're full, so. That goes straight into our scanner room. And of course our moon pool. And then down here, we've got this. Oh, we've got this trash thing. We've got our battery chargers, our power source chargers, coffee machine, and control room. And then we've got both tubes feeding the front entrance. Where is it again? Yeah. Well, this is basically our supplies to stock up the sea trucks. I've got two here with. This is actually quite handy, you know, when you're getting out of your sea truck. Another one here. And that's it, guys. That's the sea base. I'll take a really quick journey over to the land base. It's just over there somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, just right there. And then I can quit the game and then we can start, so we don't have to drive back. But that's it. I think that's about as far as you'll get away on this game without major problems. So it can just about handle this kind of load. Now, right, I'll run over here real quick, and then we can get finishing this game. I'll be sad to leave it. I wouldn't mind paying double the price if it was double the size, you know. Something you could really, you know, get a good few hours from. Yeah, you'll get that. Yeah, it's just over here. I've got the Snow Fox and a little forward land base. I didn't overdo this. It's just one multi-purpose room and a scanner room and that little kind of piece in the middle, basically just one tube, ladder down, and the Snow Fox. But it's perfect. And these are the kind of bases I'd say you'd need on No Man's Sky, on the planets you want to get resources from. And then find a nice pretty planet, you know, to build your main base. We should probably have a lot of these on No Man's Sky. Something, you know, reasonable. But this would be the kind of thing, let's say, you'd need, you know, just to get through the game. Although I did do a bit of decorating on this as well. And then we're off to those crystal caves after this one. I've spartaned down this sea truck so we can maneuver properly, get down, collect the organs, and we can craft a whole tree when we get down. And then I don't know where the story is going. It'll probably send me somewhere else and I'll get my last 3 achievements, I think. cold suit, but we should be okay for a little while. That's our snow fox. They're pretty decent. So this is our land base. Now this seems to be some kind of glitch. There we go. This is where I pull a lot of materials from. So, our land
Welcome
base.
aboard, Captain.
So it's really got everything we need. Fully upgraded scanner room, storage, food, battery chargers. I didn't need any of the power saw chargers here. Everything works on battery on land, so no need for that. And of course our room. So that's all of our food there. And we've even got one of these that sucks in a lot of power. I need a lot of power for that one. Coffee machine, speakers, all that. So this is our land base. This is more practical. Although the storage would be an issue, I'd say. But then if you're not building a lot, you know, you wouldn't need a lot of storage. You'd probably need one more. If I was going one more, I'd build it out here. Another multi-purpose room with storage. Right here in the center. Going out there would be easy enough to do. And that's it, that's everything I've built on this. Yeah, this is nice. They can actually work off these. Although you'll only get just under a half power from them. But enough to run this comfortably, you know. "24/7, there's a ton of them, isn't there? I haven't found the penguin eggs, Wolf. Yeah. That's strange. Oh, maybe I didn't do a proper scan. I've even found the rarest of eggs. Like those two blue ones we found last time, remember? Yeah, they're there, alright. Okay, let's quit it. Let's head to the caves. I did an okay build on Subnautica as well, but not as big as that. There we go. I've even got all the materials we need here to craft them, so we can do this in one journey. So I think well, I've been down to the caves before and I haven't marked it out, but I'm pretty sure I know where this stuff is. Every time you get close to something, you'll get that kind of thing in your head from that alien. But there was this large crystal formation with a kind of tunnel going down, so I think maybe that might be another part. And then I went around the side and deeper again, and there seems to be some kind of facility. They're the only two things that I haven't explored in the game, and they're pretty deep. And there's a Leviathan in there, and he's a nasty piece of work. But we should be able to manage it. Let's make sure.
Power restored.
Yeah, okay, this is all the crafting stuff we need. We've got food and water, and, you know, this is all our stuff, so we've got more than enough. That's the only real storage we have, and this is gear. I suppose we'll get some of that really rare blue stuff as well. And I'm bringing the prawn suit with me as well, just in case. I'm not sure. I went a good bit down. I seen that facility from a distance. But I can't remember if this ship will make it or not. But I know the suit will go down a bit deeper. So, if we need to, you know. So, okay. Let's do this. On the way back, we'll collect the crystals. I think with a prawn suit it will be easy. Not that we need them, to be honest, but you know, just to fill up storage a bit. There's no other place we're gonna get them anyway. It's gonna be the crystal caves. Now, where's that? Where's that lady? What is that there? A stupid sea truck. Why is the base a different color? I don't get it. Okay, something off here. That's a bug anyway, isn't it? There. Yeah, some kind of little bug. Right. Okay, where's Marguerite's marker? Is that it there? Outpost 0. Okay. I'll turn off most of these. Yeah, it's there. It's there, alright. Here, let's move out a bit so we can see it properly. I thought it was, that's Outpost 0. That's probably... There it is. Yeah. So about a kilometer this way. And then probably about a kilometer down, I'd say. Well, close enough. I think this is the easiest entrance. I remarked it. Strangely enough, it was always lagging right from the start. Something got to do with those modules. It would lag for quite some time. It's a little bit worse now, but not that much. Yeah, not that much. The retelling on this is, you know, when you're away for a while and you come back to the base, it's handling it pretty well, actually. And you see that kind of phasing you get on the terrain, and that was in the game right from the start. I seen on the patch that they fixed some issues with that, but apparently not all of it, on console at least. But it's not too bad. It only happens, you know, a little bit, and it's not that immersion breaking. Yeah, I noticed that right from the start. Even when my base was tiny, when I was making those, there was a little bit of lag. The real telling on a base when it's too big, it's when you're driving in. You know, if it starts to stagger a bit after you've been away out of the south for a while. But we've trimmed this down the best we can, so we'll see. Oh, we better be careful down here as well. And there is a nasty piece of work down these tunnels. Okay. It's down here, I think. Oh, we really found this for materials, didn't we? Right, here we go. Now, when we get here, we're going to have to search for a little bit. I've done almost zero exploration down here. I don't really know my way. Yeah, this is the new entrance. I have it up here, it's easier to get in. Here it is. Oh, sugar. Yeah, this is it here. Hey, if you look around, you'll eventually get a decent entrance. And this is about as decent as it gets. Come on, Croc. Yeah, this is... Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm being silly. Yeah, I should have gotten 2 markers here, that's stupid. Oh, we've gotta go down here, hang on. Okay, now I'm confused. I did move that stupid thing. For an easier entrance, there's a turn-off here somewhere. Where exactly is it? It's down here. Okay, now I'm pretty lost. Maybe I shouldn't have moved that marker. Here, let's get back up and we'll find that again. There it is there. Okay. I think we might have taken the wrong turn. Here. I think it's this way then, isn't it? Yeah, there's the marker. It's obviously down. So we'll take this one here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, we just took a wrong turn. Yeah, okay, I think we're in. Oh, there it is. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we'll get out and we'll fix this. And it's down that way there. It was here somewhere. Now, a little save here and then we're good. 2 saves would have been ideal in this game, but that was not to be. Now we can do 1,000 meters on this. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get us to our last destination, but we'll see. Yeah, here we go. This is pretty new territory here. I did do a little scouting mission around here, and I did deep dive to get some stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. She's working for some corporation. They're doing research in mining and stuff like that. Female. She looks to be maybe late 20s. You know, the typical kind of NPC. Yeah. You'll see a photograph of her. I had it back. Actually, next time I get back, I picked one up. Yeah. You'll see a photograph of that NPC. Okay, what did I do with my... Oh, here it is. Just get something to drink. No, no. Apparently here, it's supposed to be like high-tech stuff. You'll get a reinforced suit. But yeah, it's pretty deep. Mm. And then it's kind of set in some kind of future, I think, so, you know. But the game is pretty fun. No, it gets a bit dodgy in a minute, guys. We won't be picking any of this rubbish for a while. Now we're looking for a large crystal formation. What a centerpiece, if I can remember where it is. Yeah, it's something like that. But it's much bigger. But it is down pretty deep. Yeah, is this it? No, but it's pretty close to that. Yeah, something like that. Now there's a nasty piece of work waiting for us down here, so we'll be careful. It might be this one, is it? Oh, it's not that way anymore. Oh, sugar. Okay. He's done a lot of damage. It's not too bad, we have a save. Right, I don't think we can take another attack like that, so let's get out and repair. Well, at least we know he can't one-shot us anyway, so it's not too bad. Well, that's about as tough as they get. Yeah, you're not coming down here without the proper tech. Okay, is this it here? Yeah, when I was gathering some stuff, it looked really suspicious. I got that call. Hey, can we go down deeper? Probably. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's something like this. So how deep are we? 6 something. Okay, finding this place might be a problem. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay. This looks interesting here. Yeah, it's something like this here. But it's pretty huge.
In this environment are confusing my senses. And yet I feel certain there is something important below.
Ah, here it is.
A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
I think we might have gone too far. We're getting closer to the containment thingy. I think it's down there. Now, where is this, stupid thing? Hang on. We might have to go out and look around. I found it pretty quickly when I was in here first, but then again I was grinding out crystals and stuff. It's something like that. Yeah, let's keep going anyway for a moment. It's not like we don't have plenty of food and water. definitely going too far from here. Hang on, is that the crystal thing here? This is going to be a nightmare finding this. Yeah, it's looking like that, isn't it? This one doesn't have torpedoes like the... This. Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is, here it is. This looks like it, guys. I think we've got it. I think we have it. Yeah, this is about as far as I got, actually. But I do remember going around the other side and it said something else. I think this is the one. If it is, we'll mark it. And we'll do our stuff. What's this one? Okay, yeah. That's the important thing. I think I pulled back from here when I got that message. There. Now. This is the biggie guy, I think. Yeah, this is the one, alright. This has got to be the one. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, we're still moving. Here, I'm definitely taking you. No.
There is definitely something of value nearby.
Ah, okay.
Help you build my body.
Yes, this is the last piece then. Perfect. Yeah, here we go. That's enough for me, the alien tech. We're here. We've got it. I just want to make sure we miss 0 here. Ah, this is definitely the one. Okay, let's do the last of the scanning. He did say something about his body, didn't he? What have we got? Interesting little spot. Make sure they've hidden nothing on this one. Ta-da! Yeah, we've got a scanner.
You will be able to construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary.
Architect organs.
Our designs provide for it.
That's all of it, guys.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage body.
Are you excited?
Okay.
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
I've got all of the ingredients here, haven't I? I think I have. Yeah. Yeah, we're ready to do this. Now, the other spot. I think we're in the right place. But I know it's a bit deeper. If we can... I'll put a marker here on this. Here, let me make sure we got everything. I'll never be back here again. Huh. Yeah, that's it, we're good. So we'll put a marker here and we'll call it, yeah, organs, A organs, architect organs. That will give us a marker on our way back as well. interesting little spot, all the same. Yeah, I'll grab some of this junk while we're here. Yeah, I'll drop the marker here, guys. I see we've got a friend waiting for us. Oh, sugar. It's actually in the ship. You're kidding me. Oh my good God. Yeah, let's answer that. How do we answer it anyway?
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
No, he said it's at some depth, so this is the deepest place. Now, I need to drop off one of these guys to mark this location, and of course to make sure we can have a reference point as well. So here it is here. Oh, come on. Oh, we're probably gonna be killed doing this. There. Right, let's get out of here. There it is. Now, this is as close as we've ever gotten. Let's scan through this junk here. I took that accidentally. There we go. Oh, I see, we've got a new one.
We have gathered them. You have scanned all. You will be able to. There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
There. We are good to go, guys. Let's see where we are with food. Let me get that one in. That's it. Now, all we gotta do is find that facility. So, we're only at 700. This is designed for 1,000, and the suit is designed for a bit more, so this is the deepest area it's gonna be here. But where exactly is it? Well, we'll be going down, obviously. And then we'll have to trust to luck. But I remember going here quite deep and seeing some red crystals. This kyanite, we'll get that on the way up. Okay. Okay, this is not the best place to be, is it? No, I don't think this is the way, guys. No way, this is not the one. Oh, we're being chased. Anyway. Yeah, he's a nasty piece of work, alright. Yeah, you would imagine that way. Okay, we'll just go straight on. Here, we're pretty safe here for a little bit of standard repairs. But it's downward, it's gotta be. Just finding the pathway down. Right, nothing in the trenches here anyway, are we? Okay, we'll move further down this large cavern. Oh, sugar. Yeah, that guy is a bit of a nuisance. Okay, let's move down this way. We'll hug the side of the cave, I suppose. Okay, that's not much. Yeah, it's probably some kind of hidden entrance. I do remember messing about around here for a little bit. Okay, this is getting a little bit nasty now, isn't it? Well, he's persistent anyway. Ah, hang on. This looks a little different, doesn't it? Here, this looks like a drop. Yeah, this has got to be it, guys. Yeah. Here it is. This has got to be the one. Yeah. I think I got as far as here and I turned back. This would be an ideal spot to put that, it doesn't really matter. It'll be a one visit anyway, we'll put that. Now, is it possible we'll get more plants down here? This is absolutely worth a look. I haven't done any scanning down here. And I doubt we'll meet any of the big guys here, will we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a pity. No. Yeah, let's have a look around here. Ah, we've got all those guys. Yeah, this is the area, alright. Oh, it's a pity we can't. Well, no, there's no real need for those. Huh. No, that's that. Just that one plant. Let's go. Well, either way, this is a new area, so even if it's not the right one. Let's see. Ah, it is. It is. This is the place, alright. Oh, sugar. Now that... That I didn't expect. I thought we were done with those guys. Apparently not. Right, where's this stupid facility? Oh, hi Tigger. Not too bad, not too bad. And you? How have you been? Well, I hope. Yeah, let me get something to drink. We're just endgame on this. Just a few quests to do with this guy, they'll all kind of chain together. I'd say an hour would do it. Maybe a little more. So, what have you been up to? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better for you, Tigger. Oh, here we just, I think we've got to fabricate the parts for this guy. And then, you know, basically, I don't know, let him escape the planet, I suppose. Probably build a ship, I'm not sure. But we finished our base and our land base, and we've squeezed about as much as we can from this game. Oh, and the next game. I don't know, I was toying with possibility, because I've got the DLC that I haven't played for Starfield. You know, maybe giving it another try. It's a quick enough game. Well, mostly out of a morbid curiosity to see if they've improved it, you know, a little bit. But I've heard the DLC, even from the people who liked Starfield, that was an absolute disaster. And seeing that if it was a disaster compared to Starfield, Starfield wasn't a really high bar. Like, even people that would be really kind of pro Starfield were very disappointed with that one. But I've got to get it out of the way. And, you know, playing it in retrospect, it might be funny. But when I went through on my first playthrough, suffering like that, no, it wasn't funny. But I'll get my achievements out on that and then move on. Oh, hi FGS, how are you? Oh, well that's good, keeping your mind occupied. No, it's done. Now that guy is really ticking me off. It's gotta be here somewhere, guys. He did say it's around here, didn't he? Obviously we've took a wrong turn. It doesn't matter. Do you know what? We'll fix it here, guys, and we'll do a save. This is as close as we're ever going to get to this. Oh. Let's save this one. Right. We'll see if it goes well, hopefully. Yeah. I've got a chest x-ray myself coming up mid next month. Yeah. Stupid thing takes too long. Here, let me see. It's gotta be here somewhere, guys. We'll deal with this guy for a moment, but he's pretty persistent. I wonder if it's deeper than this. Oh, there it is. You're kidding me. We found it. Yeah, there it is. It's gotta be. We're actually right on it. Let's get that marker. Where is it? Yeah, that's the one. Now let's get rid of some of that junk. Yeah, we found it. Now, what are we going to call this? Alien base. Alien factory. There. There we go. Right.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then
Nice.
we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Oh, this is, I'm guessing endgame. I've been collecting stuff to build this guy some kind of body. So I've got all the stuff ready. And this is, I'd say most likely where we build it. He'll probably send us on a few more quests after this. But it'll probably just be cleanup, you know. I do know back at Outpost Zero, we did see something that looked like... Oh yeah, and then there's another thing as well. Something about that cure thing we found. We might have to go back there. I have that one in storage. I forgot to bring it. We found it a bit early with the penguins, you know, sending them in, and it was hidden in a little cave. So something got to do with that. But it's all questing from here. You know, all of the searching is done. It's just clean up. Yeah, probably build this guy's body, visit him at his base or something, and do something with that cure thing. Now, let's see. What's this place like? Oh, Stargate thingy. Oh, it's big.
The process requires you to build each component before you...
Yeah. That's lucky I brought the stuff, wasn't it? I didn't want to take another trip down here. Can we actually go down there? Yeah, we might as well have a quick look. No. Nothing really interesting at all. The lighting in here is pretty bad, alright. No, there's no scannable junk. Right. Let's go for this one.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist?
Tigger's home, yeah?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
I got No Man's Sky as well, Tigger. It looks interesting. Although it looks like a massively big game. And there's another one I'm going to get as well called Medieval Dynasty. It looks quite nice. Check it out on the store, Tigger. You might like it. It's called Medieval Dynasty. You go around questing. It's a really pretty area. You can kind of build your own village and recruit people to kind of work and do that, you know. It looks awesome. Yeah, I think you might like it. And it's an indie developer, so it's not really expensive like the other ones. I think full price is like $30 or something. You know, and it might even go on sale. There's an Xbox sale coming up. You know? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I know the feeling.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component. This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the Bacterian? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts.
Yeah.
have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Commencing storage meeting fabrication.
Ooh,
The escape of the bacteria was an accident.
that's a real
I
Dalek.
thought my solution was foolproof.
The adoption mod.
Did you cause the accident?
Really? Did the option come up with any of them? Tell me, have you got any of the houses in the game yet, Tigger? You know, have you got any of the proper houses? Only the 2 kids they would allow. Oh, yeah. You got 3 built. Right. And you've got the adoption mod and you've got it turned on. Go to one of your houses and in restoration, you'll see a spell called Bless This Home. Yeah? Cast that spell in the house and then go back and check another kid. And if you can adopt them, pick the ones... Yeah, no, hang on. When you cast a spell, yeah, Bless This Home, go back to your 2 kids and tell them that you're moving house. Or else bless the house they're in, if you want to move it. Bless the house they're in, and see if you can get an option to move house. If you get the option, My New Home, that's the one that's blessed. So that's the one you can move all the kids into. Yeah, then you'll get 6. So basically, where have you got the kids, Tigger? Probably Lakeview, is it? They'll all stay in Lakeview, even if there's not enough beds. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. Go back and bless that home. Yeah, Breeze Home right now. Perfect. So, go back, go into restoration, cast that spell, bless this home. Then check the kids and tell them you want to move. Just to see if the option comes up. With your Breeze Home house and the rest that you got, there should be one that says, My New Home. Yeah. That controls the mod, My New Home. So, if you've got that, go out and see if you can adopt someone else. Yeah, but that's the way to work that mod. The house that you want all your kids in, you bless, and then when you get the option to adopt them, tell them to go to My New Home, and they'll go to the one you've got blessed. That will hold 6 kids regardless. Now, your game might be bugged, but I doubt it. If you want to change the house, go and bless another one, and tell them to move there, and they'll move there. What you might have to do, Tigger. Yeah, because that was your original house. Yeah, go to Lakeview, if you've got the 3 of them built. Go to Lakeview, bless that, go back to your adopted kids, and see if they'll move to, well, yeah, My New Home. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But once you bless a house, it should work. If it doesn't work, bless a different one, move them there, and then try the kids again. If not, it's some kind of bug. No problem.
I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Yeah, there might be a little issue because you had them in the original house. So, if you get any issues, bless Lakeview, move those guys to Lakeview, or the option New Home. New Home if you get the option, and then try it again. But it's never given me a problem. But then I've had it from the start, so I've always sent them to my spot, you know.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
That it? Oh, transfer. Fair enough.
Commencing data transfer.
Oh yeah, the guy's in our mind, isn't it? Okay, so that's the end of him. So we're getting no more coaching from him. This is endgame, alright.
Are we?
Okay, he's a scorpion.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
I see.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault.
Ah.
I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Finally, I bought Skyrim Special Edition. Nice. Nice.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young...
Will this be your first playthrough on Skyrim, or your first playthrough on the Skyrim with the DLCs in discount? Yeah, always the best way to buy a game. So how have you been, guys,
I
Steve?
was not wrong.
But
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
and the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that, Leroy. If you've already done the adoption, it doesn't work.
Certainly manipulative.
Ah,
I've
that
also
could be a
made my own
problem.
share of mistakes. I'm still
Yeah,
committed to
I've
helping.
always used it right
I
from the
accept
start.
your help. Find
And
me
I've been
a
using it
when
so
you're
long.
ready. In the meantime,
Once you bring it in after you do the 2 adoptions, you're done, is it?
Signal location
Oh,
uploaded to PDA.
that's a pity. Oh, it's absolute rubbish. Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah, you can get it if you want, obviously. But I would, if you haven't played the other stuff before, you know, I'd get it later then. Redo from the beginning. Yeah. Yeah. But make sure and, yeah. Bless the home thing, yeah. That's a pity. That's it, okay. There's a new location. Well, that's not too bad, he's sending us right there. Where is it? There. Phase Gate Facility. That's a new one. I wonder where that is. Well, we're gonna find out now in a moment anyway. Yeah, let's just get rid of this.
Commencing.
We have organized this is the last.
So Alan,
The process, once you have, I sense that we have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
great. What's next?
Okay.
Let's get you out of my head.
First, you must find the fabrication facility. It is concealed at some depths.
Fabrication facility. So you planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance.
Yeah, let's hear this guy out.
What were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Find the facility and construct the body.
What is he talking about?
Don't think I don't notice you changing the time.
Hang on, we've been through this conversation before. What is his problem? Okay, we're done here, guys. I'm lucky I brought those cubes. Interesting little spot. Okay, we are done here. Well, when we go back, we need to make some more beacons. But what we'll do is on our way out, we'll collect as much of that blue stuff as we can. So this is the new spot. There. Gate facility. Okay. We seem to be good. Yeah, we'll be needing that. Right. So we'll work our way out of the caves. And what we'll do is we will grab as much of that stuff as we can. On another playthrough, yeah. Well, usually I always, blast the home straight away before I do any of the adoptions. It probably happened to me too, when I first brought it in. But I've been using it for so long, I don't remember, to be honest. Now we won't fill up on any rubbish. Like crystals and stuff, we can find them anywhere. We need those blue ones. I think on the way up there was a ton we can farm out with, what's it called? The prawn suit. There's one there. But this guy is not, he's not giving up, is he? Yeah. Oh, hang on. We can actually scan this.
Seek fluid intake.
Here, let's get in. And we'll get our fluid intake. Now, what do we like for food and water? Well, the food is okay, the water is pretty dicey.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Now, let's fill this up as much as we possibly can. Yeah, that's done. Okay, there and that, and then we'll see. Yeah, we're going to have. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll just get this stuff out. We'll just be up to date. Oh, you didn't read it properly. There it is. Yeah, it's a pity we don't actually use that for anything, but there you go. Now, yeah, I just want to have a quick look around here. Even though this idiot is here. I see, is there anything interesting? It's not worth a nickel. We can pick that up in other spots. On a crystal is a waste of time. Let's see, is there anything different here? I doubt it, to be honest. Well, going that way is not too bright, is it? Yeah, there's a few here we can nab. This guy's not playing either, is he? Yeah, he's not exactly playing. Yeah, we'll get an absolute full load of that before we leave. I am not going to be be down here anytime too soon again. Right, let's go. There's plenty of easier stuff to get on the way up. Yeah, I just wanted to grab as much as I could down here. Right, let's go. Yeah, so the game goes on a little bit longer than I thought. There's a new facility to find. Surprised I haven't found it already. Right, let's go. Right, we're off. Now on the way out, there's a ton of those crystals that we get. When we run out of those. Yeah, I was waiting for you that time. That's not a new plant. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. I can remember where those silly stacks of crystals. We should have mined them then, guys. You know that. Yeah, we should have mined them then. Because this is going to be a pretty stupid way of doing this. $1,600 about as well out of here, isn't it? Yeah, I need to mine them. That's rubbish. That's really not worth looking at. Yeah, there was a spot where we could mine them. It's not worth doing that. We don't really need them anyway, but if we find them on our way out. I should have mined those little guys. Yeah, it was down in one of these trenches, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, there's a lot of junk. It doesn't matter. They got enough. We don't need a full lot of those junk anyway. Oh, he's not having any more fun. Yeah, let's get out of here. The game looks interesting. How many hours is it? Oh, if you follow the quest and do minimum building, you'll be out of this game pretty quickly. It's just it's pretty vague where everything is, so I would say if you were lucky, probably maybe 20 plus hours. Yeah. There's not much in it, but if you want to do the exploring and the building and kind of take your time, you'll squeeze some time out of it. There's just 5 locations to visit, and then there's 15 artifacts to scan if you want to. And then there's not much in the main story. If you were to follow the main story through, and let's say knowing where everything is, it will be over pretty quick. The benefit of glow-in-the-dark teeth, in an evolutionary sense. It was originally for certain fish that would attract smaller stuff. Yeah. I think it was mimicking some kind of mineral or something that I would feed on. Isn't that how it worked? But for a fish that size, yeah, it's not very practical. Yeah. There's some animals that would develop kind of glowing, luminescent stuff to, attract in smaller fish. I suppose they were copying something like that. Now once we get to the organs, we can move around. I don't want to be stopping for every little piece I see, but yeah, it's kind of getting dodgy. Let's go down. Wasn't it down here we seen the other stuff, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's not what to ask, but this is a good spot to fix up for. We'll fix this guy up. Yeah, I think it was used as a lure. You should be able to stick it on that and keep it there. Okay, getting out of here now. It's gonna be cool. Oh, you idiot. Yeah, you can't zap him from a distance like the other guys. Okay. Right, this guy's not gonna leave us alone, is he? Okay, how are we getting out of here? It doesn't matter, we have a few saves. Where's this NPC? We must be going in the right direction. I hope. I don't think so, red crystals. Even with the markers, it's gonna be hard to get out of here. But we hug the side. There's gotta be a way out. Up, I would say. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous now, guys. I'm not sure of our way out. I know we came from the right, so we go to the left. And let's get down here and do a little repair. At least we won't have to be coming back here. Yeah, obviously. Now... this is stupid. Now... it was just awkward to get the right direction. I know we came in from the right, so if we go from the left from there, it'll probably bring us back around. We'll have to stay low. Now... okay, let's find that marker. There. Oh, brutal, isn't it?
Fluid intake.
Now it wants me to get some water. Okay, I'm gonna hug around the side like we did the last time. That's the way we came in last time, wasn't it? Yeah, I think, yeah, this is the way we came, I think. Yeah, let's get out of here and do a little bit of repair. That shouldn't be too bad. Eventually find our way out. We'll get some water and we'll save this here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Is there anything here worth taking? Not really. Right, let's get out of here. Yeah, finding our way in was one thing. Out is a different story. Yeah, I came in from the right. Let me see. Oh, there she is there. I wonder if the entrance on the top that we dropped down. Ah, hang on. Here we go. This is it, guys. We're out. I think we're out. Maybe not. Okay, this is getting quite silly now. We've got to save anyway. Yeah, I thought it was on the top we came in. Obviously not. Goodness sake. Oh, there she is there. Yeah, I'm getting sick of fixing this thing. Just people can't do it from inside. I know we had to go up at some stage, so it's got to be around here somewhere. The opening has to be here somewhere, for goodness sake. Maybe I should have, well, I didn't have the markers, did I? Okay, I'm gonna stick to the top of the cave. It's gonna bring us out eventually. Yeah, there she is there. It's got to be at the top. Don't worry about it. That's not a problem for me. see. Only been in here once. I know we came in at a certain angle. I know it came in from the right. Let me see. Okay, it's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, that's what usually happens when you get lost. You go around in circles. Pretty common. Oh, hang on. Let me go around from the side here. I'd say we're better off hugging the sides here, guys, until we find a way out. It's got to be another little cave. I remember we came to... Oh, hang on. This is the wrong place. We'll hug the sides. No. It's not helping. Oh, it's not on the... So it is on the roof. I just remember hugging down by the side, FGS. So it is on the roof. Finding a way in was easy enough. Maybe I should have put down more markers. Yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere. Knowing this game is probably a silly little tunnel I'll have to take somewhere. I remember... Hang on. I remember we came into a tunnel, guys. Where I said, oh, we should have taken those bits of junk that was there. Yeah, I remember we were going down through here. Hang on. Now this is familiar, guys. I remember when we came in, we hugged along a side like this. Yeah, okay. I think this might be it here. We hugged along a side. Now, let's wait here and I'll do a quick repair. I think we're getting close here now. Yeah, let's hit that guy. We should be good. Okay. I do remember passing this. Here it is. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Well, that's not the way. We're going from the wrong direction. I can always reload back to that. I should have put a marker in that tunnel, but I thought the whole roof would be open. Okay, we'll hit the roof. I can't see very far on this. Nah, it's lucky I've only got to make one trip down here. Cruel, isn't it? Okay, where is he? This way. Yeah, it's looking dodgy, guys, but obviously there's a way out. We got in. Is this the tunnel, guys? Hang on. Nope. I'll try along here. Ah. Hang on. There we go. Or is it? Okay, we got a bit of height on this one. Oh, we'll probably come close to this a few times. But it's definitely here somewhere. Now, guys, we're going around in circles, I think. Oh, this looks a little different. Not really. It's bringing us down again. Oh, what's this? Okay, we've been here before then. I think we're here. Yeah, here it is. We got it. We've got it. There it is. We're here. Oh, that's cool. We get out eventually. Ah, it's only a game, FGS. I wouldn't take it too seriously. Right, let's go water. Okay, we got out anyway, that's good. And do we need some food? Yeah, we're okay with food, we just take the water. Now, let's get this junk back and we'll get the organs and that. I maybe should have used the Pathfinder thing, but too awkward to tip it up, you know. There, we're out. Let's deliver the junk back and we'll fix this up. And then we'll head out for the next one. Alrighty-o. I wonder what this other place is like. I'm surprised I haven't found it. The only places I haven't really been to much would have been the ones where there's a lot of thermal vents. Except the ones outside of Delta. I don't think there's any thermal vents down there, is there? Come on. Yeah, you get a little bit of that. Right, let's get rid of that junk. We'll stock up in supplies and we hit the next one. Yeah, we might get the 4 hours after on this one. I'll tell you, we were lucky to get out of there. Now, where's my junk? Yeah, well, we'll take those two, of course. Have we room for anything else? That's enough. Tree water and we're okay for food. Well, we don't need those anyway, so doesn't really matter. Let's drop this up. Okay, you're here somewhere. There it is. Although I've really got a ton of this anyway, so it doesn't make it much of a difference. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong one. Where are you? Huh. That's weird. Okay, it's probably... No, it's definitely not there. There it is. Got it. Oh, well, we're pretty low. But you won't use that for much. The only reason was really I was doing 3 trucks, so for the modules. That's it. Get some food and then we're off. On the batteries as well, I suppose I could change a few of them. Yeah, we're nearly ready. Okay, we're pretty good. Right. Let's be off. And we'll see what's in store for us. I know with a bit of luck we'll get 4 hours from this. We were on, what, 2:14? 2 1/4 so far. That's it, perfect. Oh yeah, the batteries. We might as well. Yeah, we are good now. Right, let's go. Yeah, we'll keep the sea truck pretty slim like that. I don't know where this is, if it's underground. It's not like we need a ton of supplies anyway. Now, I see one of the containers is slightly damaged, so I can get that in a moment. Right, where is this thingy? That's fine. Oh, this is, this looks like it's on ground. Well, we've got a snowsuit with us, it's not too bad. It's on ground, alright. I'd imagine. I think it is. Let me see. We'll go back and get our suit if it is. Oh. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the one, alright. Let's change. There's one thing I forgot to get to, is that stupid, that sample thing we picked up. Gear. Okay. Yeah, well, we're here before, I think. We don't need that, but we'll bring it anyway. Yeah, we were here. Yeah, this is the outpost 0, is it? I think. Okay. Yeah, this is all done. Yeah, this is the one, alright. Now let's see what this guy needs. Oh, I forgot to bring cubes for this. You kidding me? Hang on.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Oh, I thought I got something to scan there. No. I'd imagine there's something got to do with this, is it? Okay. Yeah.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from.
Oh yeah.
Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Aha. Okay. I think this would be a good spot to save, guys, you know that? This would be a decent spot to save. I think we got everything done on the planet, haven't we? Probably. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is endgame, alright, but you can't even get access to our stuff.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, this is different.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, what do we do now? Something got to do with these. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, do we do something here? Is it something about moving something into place? It's probably... Oh, we see if we can interact with anything. Oh, something... No. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. It's a bit silly, but there you go. Oh, of course. There we go.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
And then I think the last achievement will be to go back with that bacteria stuff, isn't it?
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Oh, that was quick. Interesting.
Join me, Robin.
Oh, I see.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Ready to leave the past behind.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Brace myself, okay. I don't know what that is. Let me see. Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Brace for launch.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got it.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind,
Oh, tired.
it's the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Into the unknown. That's it. Now we've got to reload, don't we? Yeah, we've got to... I think there's one more. Hold the B to exit. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's one more. There's that little virus thing. Yeah. That was a part, you know, you couldn't save after that. That was just for the 2 achievements. Now we gotta get that virus thing. I'll check the achievements. I think we gotta go back to... Oh, where did we find that, that machine? Yeah, there was a little thing that said insert container. We found a container. We're pretty sure it's the one. Now, let me just check for a moment the achievements and see. Yeah, that's gotta be the one. Right, let's get back. Now I gotta get back and get that sample. We got the crafting recipe, but yeah, we'll try the crafting recipe. We'll make one of our own. But that's where we found that large Leviathan frozen in the ice. That's gotta be the last achievement. Oh, really, I should have doing that beforehand, but it doesn't matter. There's no saving after that. We do that and we get back to the base and we're pretty much done with this. I might do a little bit more collecting the stuff and just filling up supplies. But yeah, I did say we'd be hard pressed to get another stream from this one. Yeah, we could have used the original sample, it doesn't really make a difference. Right, let's get home. Yeah, we're missing one achievement and it's gotta be that. It's that secret achievement, so... Yeah, guaranteed it's that one. It wasn't too far. Where did we see that large creature, guys? Wasn't Delta Station, but there was got to be the far over one. I don't think I put a marker in for that one. It just takes a while.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, we picked this up with the penguins. Then we got a crafting recipe, but we've actually got the original, so it's here in miscellaneous. Where are you? Yeah, there it is. Antidote. Yeah, it's gotta be the one. Now we gotta find our way back. Let's see where it was again. Went through a ton of stuff. Blah blah blah. Okay. It's that large creature. I thought I'd get a marker for that, to be honest. Right, let's see which one it is. I've turned off most of them here, so it's not the landing pad, base, mining site, term pads, greenhouse. It's not outpost here, that's where we just came from. The Stargate, was that a one? Okay. I totally forgot which one it is. Let me see. Oh, this is something I could do anytime anyway, but still. It's not the robotics place anyway, I know that. So it's not that one. It's not the mining site, that's mine. It's not that, it's not the greenhouse. Outpost Zero is where we were. It's gotta be that one. Where the Stargate was. Oh, it's over the bridge. Yeah. So that's the sighting. Oh, it is in Sai, is it? Okay. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. It's in Sai. I'll bring a few cubes. There was a Stargate here. And I can power it up and just get it finished with. I think it needed a cube to power. Yeah, there was a big creature. Here, we'll take 2 of these just in case. That way we'll be prepared. Right, we're off to our land base then, that's near the bridge. Down here. I'm really sure there was a gate inside. And I'm really sure it needed a cube. Yeah, that's the one we're looking for. Let's go. Oh my. Oh, at least we got this one out of the way. We can start a new one next time. Okay, we'll park at the dock. Yeah, we've got the antidote. Now, I can remember where that facility is. Well, there's the bridge down there. I thought it was the other one actually. Yeah, but let's bring up the marker for it. Okay. It could have been the alien base. I don't know what that one was. Yeah, there it is there. Soy robotics. Okay. Let's go. Over the bridge. Yeah, that's the only facility here, I think. Let's see if I can remember where this one is. Huh. Yeah, straight down here it should be somewhere. No, this is not where I want to be. There's the landing pad down there. Yeah, we'll run around this way. Yeah, we can reload from the other one anyway, it doesn't make a difference. There was an easier way. I don't know about going this way. Probably worth a try. No, we're back to square one. I think it's down the other way, guys. We went the wrong way. Yeah, it's down the other side. Huh. Yeah, I think I know where it is. Just get this silly bike up. There we go. It's down this way. Yeah, I was here. We cleaned it out. But it was a tunnel system leading down to a large creature. Here it is. Alright, let's cure that disease. So it's probably at the back of this then. Yeah, I just remember doing this. I think the tunnels are at the back. Yeah, this is the Stargate. It's funny, I thought they were run by a cube. Maybe I'm thinking of the other game. Now, where is the way into this thingy? Look at that in a moment. Right, obviously around here somewhere. I know it was a pretty large area. Okay, I don't think it's from here. I think it might be an entrance here somewhere. No. Okay, it's probably on this landmass then. Yeah, we were there. Oh, that's right, it's down further. We've got to find the ladders. This is going to be something. I probably should have marked that one. Yeah, it's not in here. No, this is just the Stargate. Fair enough. I don't think I have a marker for that then, if that's the case. I can get the achievement out later. It's not a biggie. That's a pity. Where do we see that? It's probably down the other side.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, that's gonna be something to try and find, I can tell you. Okay, we'll head back and we'll try down where that. I think we might have discovered that one when we were looking for the cache. If that's the case, it's in the other direction. Here, we'll load up actually. From there. It was up on the hide. I should have put down a marker on it, shouldn't I? Oh, I think I know where it is. Yeah, I think I know where it is. I might have put that Stargate marker on it. Let me have a look. I can't see a thing. Well, there's the landing pad. That's a waste of time. It's the wrong direction. We'll check in a moment. Well, there's only one other place to go. That's down where that large creature was. No, it's not the Stargate, guys. It could be. That might have been the one, I think, where we found, that's it there, guys. It's gotta be. Oh, that's pretty far underground. I wonder can we get in from there? That's providing that was the right marker. We'll have to find it the hard way. Okay, look for ladders and we'll start climbing them. There's some ladders there. Ah, come on, pick it up. Now, this might lead us to it, I suppose. Yeah, we'll grab a few of these. Oh, I can't believe I missed one. What's the story with that? I obviously wasn't here before. Yeah, it's a good bit from here. Your family, yeah? I know we found it, we definitely found it, maybe on the other side. Okay, we'll do a runner. Yeah, we'll do a runner, why not? Better off not using the bike. Coming down on the other end. But it's definitely not up this far. The alien base where we, yeah, well, it's no problem. That's where we got the other junk. That's not really where we want to be. That Stargate one, I think it's down there somewhere. Yeah, well, we're not doing that. It's only resources. We'll find the caves. Somewhere? Nah, that's the alien cache thingy. That's not going to help us. That's one thing I didn't do on this when I was exploring, and it was really silly, is bringing markers with me. Those beacons. I messed up on that one. No, this was definitely in the snow, guys. Yeah, I remember it was that large creature. Did a ton of scanning. I'm nearly sure that we got that guy. Yeah, well, we were looking for this other one. I activated in Breeze Home. Ah. Well, somebody was saying that if you've already done the adoptions before you activated it, the 2 adoptions, yeah, that it might not work. It's probably written on the mod. Yeah. Yeah. Start a new game. But then, yeah, well, I think you can use it in any house, I'm not sure. Yeah, it'd still take a while. That's the only way to know. Yeah, I'll read a mod. It might say you might, need to put that in first before you do any adoptions. I was at this stupid place. I know we went through a tunnel system. There was a ton of them. Let's get back to where we were again. It's only wasting time at this. But I forgot to put down a beacon at this stupid place. And I was back twice already and still forgot. I never bringing one with me and then no fabricators. Silly. I suppose I'll grab one this time. It's a bit late though, isn't it? Speaking of that, I didn't make any beacons. Yeah, when we were back that time. Unbelievable. Doesn't matter, I just need this one anyway. Now. So it's over the bridge. Now, I've got a marker for a Stargate. Where was it? Actually, it was up here somewhere. Really sure we've seen a Stargate in it. Whatever, it didn't really make much of a difference. Okay, I'm gonna save it here instead, guys. Now, I might give this a quick Google just to save a bit of time, because we'll be searching for the next hour. So what is this stuff? This guy was frozen. But I'm nearly sure it's the Stargate, guys, because I remembered needing an ion cube. I said we'd have to power that up, and I'm nearly sure. The problem is, there's only one way in, and it's underground, so it would probably show it here. Oh, hi Phoenix. How have you been? I'll give a quick look. It will give us a rough idea of where it is, but I think it's kind of over there somewhere. So let's see what this is. This is antidote. Yeah. And that's a frozen Leviathan, isn't it? Just woke up. Oh, nice. Right, I'll give this a quick Google, guys, to give me a general direction of where it is again. We were here like 3 times, and for some reason I didn't mark it. I won't be a second. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, I have a rough idea. We actually found it. Do you remember the time we killed those creatures? Yeah, the time we killed those creatures and we took the fur for the suit. That's the time we found it. Yeah, it's in that area. It's way down here, this other side. Yeah, we don't go over the bridge. It's way down here. Do you remember that location where we seen that other radio tower? Yeah, that's where we found it. We'll see when we get here. We've already cleared it out. Yeah, but it's not that way. Yeah, it's in that new area. Yeah, we'll be here for 2 hours messing about down the wrong side. Okay, I just got a rough idea where it was. I flicked through a video and I remember that location where we killed that that thingy where we made our cold suit. So from here, I think it's somewhere down here. But I'll know when I get to it. Yeah, we cleaned this out pretty extensively. Now, I think maybe along this way. Gotta get to that little area. This is where it gets a bit dodgy, so we're definitely in the right area here. Come on now. Yeah, where we killed the bear, wherever that is. Well, this is the... Yeah, I think this is the area. Yeah, it's the dig, it's called, apparently. Yeah, okay. Rex, not now. Okay. This is roughly the area here, I think. We get to that large tower. We came in from the other side. The last time, is that a tower? And that's if we get no fog. We need to find a large tower.
Dangerous weather.
That's importance too of marking everything in this game. You don't know when you're gonna have to come back. Here it is. Yeah, we got some lights. There it is. This is what we followed last time. At least I hope it is. Yeah, see the one that says... okay. This is as close as we're ever going to be through this cave, I suppose. This is the one where we found that guy's, you remember he had some kind of, little lab thing to the side. We got a ton of scans on it. Yeah, it's the same spot. Yeah, I think... Hang on now. Hang on for a second. Okay, this is not the one. It's one of these. Maybe that one. This would be a good time to save. Oh, hi, Akeem. And how have you been? Yeah, we're looking for that stupid tower. We want to find that frozen Leviathan. I know it's down some of these. God knows which one it is. Apparently not here. Yeah, he looks pretty peaceful, doesn't he? You know what, the prawn suit would have been a nice... Oh, hang on, lights are going this way. Yeah, let's follow the yellow brick road, I suppose. Yeah, this is it. This is the right area, alright guys. I recognize the trace. This is where we killed the bear, out here. Remember that we took all that fluff for that suit. We realized that killing the bear and then taking the fluff was a better option than sending in the penguin. No problem, and thanks for lurking, Tigger. I hope you have a good rest and a great day. Take care and stay safe. Bye. So, what you been up to, King? Anything interesting? Yeah, this is the one. Now the tower I think is down there. Please, Rex. Please. Yeah, let me save here. We're pretty close. And you too, Tigger. Have a good one. Now the tower is down here, I think. Nearly sure we're going in the right direction. Yeah, there's the tower. I think this is the one, guys. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, we've been here, we've scanned all this stuff. This is kind of cool to find. I think this is where we scanned the refrigerator, actually. It's a pity you couldn't scan all that stuff, but... everything should be scannable. Now... almost sure this is the spot. Yeah, this is the one. We got it. Yeah, we got bits and pieces here. And there was a few PDAs as well. There's the guy. There should be a robot thingy around here somewhere. I think we need to take the elevator, isn't it? Well, we should have doing this before the other one, but Doesn't really make a difference. You know, you can't play the game after you go through that gate. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yay! This might be the achievement. Hopefully. Better be.
I believe the antibacterial
That's it, we got it. 100%.
bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot.
We're finished.
Your sister's memory will live in
Yeah.
you through this
Bye
test.
bye.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings.
All we gotta do now is get back to base.
Do humans feel joy in realizing
Tidy up a bit and then we're done.
something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution. Like knowing that even though it's still...
That's nice. That's another game done. We've got every one of
what
them.
I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
That's it. Right, let's make our way home. Let me just quick check on the achievements and make sure. Yeah, we're done here. Well, at least I got this one cleared up before the weekend. So what do you think, guys? Will we get rid of that DLC from Starfield? Now, I've saved that game, let's say, just before the end, when we went through the anomaly. Then you kind of start again, but you have access to a ship. I'm nearly sure you can skip all the missions and then do the DLC, but we'll see. I'm more interested to see how much they've cleaned it up, to be honest. But I'm not expecting much. Now we've got to get home. We're carrying our bike, we are. We've got a few peppers as well, we're pretty decent. And it's dead light. Right, we'll make a run for it, of course. Yeah, why not? We'll grab a bit of junk on the way down. No harm in that. Now we've got to make it back to our base. And yeah, maybe collect. We didn't need the cubes after. That makes much of a difference. Yeah, this was a good one, this game.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Now, yeah, this is the cave. God, on this side we keep heading our way back. Okay, don't start going around in circles now, Croc. Oh, hang on. This would be a good way to get out. Oh, for some reason I brought the tank, guys. It might come in handy here. I haven't done a ton of exploring around these areas. Huh. Oh, that stupid snow. Now. Direction-wise, we need to be going that way, but let's see what's in here. Nothing much. Yeah, we'll get back sure enough. This will bring us back towards the center, I think. Yeah, this is the way. We're almost home. Yep, we made it. Alright, we'll dump off the snow fox. one last look at our base before we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, why not? Right, let's get out of here, guys. Back to base, store that stuff. And that's the end of Below Zero. Pretty decent game. A little on the short side, maybe. Even to get just a few streams from this, we really had to drag it out with building. Change my outfit. Now we need to make, how many do we need? We've got space for 2 here and there's no space here. Yeah, we need to make two beacons as well. Get this junk back and set up this stuff properly. Yeah, nice game. Yeah, you can't complain. Maybe a bit short. Takes a while to get this guy in. There it is. And then we'll do a little cleanup and then we're good. Now just 2 beacons, isn't it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, 2 beacons. We took everything from storage. Oh, there's not much room here for storage. We got a full supply here. We have Okay. Now, quartz. Oh, and the cubes. We better put them back. Oh, I suppose I'll make 2 more batteries. So what I need for 2 batteries? Silver, blah blah blah. I need 1 more of these for a beacon. 2 gold and 2 lithium, isn't it? Yeah, I think 2 lithium. Might as well get the batteries done. That's sulfur. Lithium. Now the ion batteries. Oh, hang on, we're using them.
Waves crash with anxiety, another sleepless night. Long way from society, lucky I'm alive. Yeah, I know I'm far from home, but I'll survive. I'm jumping right into the days just
That would do. Now we just got some of that junk to get rid of and grab some water and food. Then we're pretty decent. Where is the titanium? Oh, that's okay. It's on this side. Oh, we've got some food. Yeah. Oh, we've cleaned up after us as well, so there's not much more we can do on this. Plant is a bit close. Well, yeah, the batteries will put to one side here. And we'll store the beacons. That is about it, guys. We've got 100% achievements. We've built our base, our RHC base. We've done the forward land base as well. And we've done all of the quests and we've found everything. We'll have one quick look over the base before we go. Just to go a few more minutes. Get close to that 4 hours. But yeah, well worth a play through this game. I would recommend it. But a decent amount of grinding, of course. Oh, good morning, Nas. Yeah, we just literally finished this up. Yeah, we got our 100% on it. We finished our base, everything. Yeah, absolutely everything. 100% on the achievements. We've scanned every artifact, even though that was actually by accident. When I scanned the last one, he said it's all of them. But not necessary to finish the game and get your achievements, but we still got it. Well, the game was pretty small, you know. It wasn't too bad. But you've seen the base finished, haven't you? You've seen the land base on this one. Yeah, I think I finished this one yesterday. But if I didn't do bases, if I just something, yeah, if I did something just to get by, yeah, I would have been through this in a couple of days. But we're ready for another game now. So, do you know what I was thinking, Lass? You know, it might be a little bit better playing in retrospect and almost funny. I still got DLC for Shattered Space that I haven't played. And remember, I saved the game just before I finished. When we go through the anomaly and you're supposed to loop back through the game again. I was thinking of starting that on the weekend from there. Getting the Shattered Space DLC out as I'm doing the main story. I'm more curious than anything else to see how much of it has improved. Well, they're never going to improve the game. But I mean, the bugs and the silliness. This time around it might actually be a laugh. Yeah, I might get rid of that one. Yeah, it's on my list. It's like, you know, when you have a disastrous day and, you know, nothing is going right and you look back at it in maybe a couple of years and you find it all funny. Yeah, it might be something like that. Who knows? So I'll do one last tour of this and then, yeah, that's it. I will be back for Friday and Saturday. And we'll be playing that DLC Shattered Nerves. I mean Space. Oh, Game Pass. Gotta love it. Yeah. It's gonna be hilarious. But you remember that quest we did? And it started out like, you know, it would have been an interesting quest. The premise of it. You know, that ship that turned up kind of lost in time. You know, they were kind of travelling and for generations from a few centuries. And you had two options. To basically sell them into some kind of slavery on the Paradise Planet, or to pay for their engines yourself. And of course, Todd would punish you for, you know, putting a little bit more in and paying for the engines and making sure they found their own planet. But yeah, the ship disappeared after that. You're supposed to meet them randomly and finish off the quest, and that really didn't go too well. The mistake we made was we didn't. Well, it wasn't a mistake really. We met that lady after. Do you remember the one that left? And she said to go back and get something, but we could never find the ship after. Yeah. But that was a big bug. So the only way to pass that quest is to do them over on that one. Oh God, it's to say it's an anticlimax is an understatement. But basically, once you do the one quest, we find a few guys. You'll see it when I'm doing this. I'll have to do it again, but it'll only take about 5 minutes. Yeah, we find a few guys, blah blah blah. We have a decision to go with the bad guy, to go with the good guy. It doesn't make a difference. And we go through the anomaly, and then we kind of literally get born again. We wind up, and then we go back to the lodge, and nobody knows us. And the lodge is a little different. That's the only thing. Somebody might be dead. They might have different roles, or that kind of stuff. So it's like a different reality, an alternate universe. Then we have the option, I think, of telling them we've done all of this before. And that way then you can skip all the quests and just go for the really boring stuff, collecting the pieces again. We collect all the pieces again, and we go through the anomaly, and then we come out, and yeah, they might be young, they might be old, they might have different hairstyles, I suppose. And then we tell them if we want to again, we've been here before. We go in, we collect all the anomalies, and we do it again 7 times for a fully upgraded ship. It's sad, it really is. Well, at least to give you the option to skip the quests. And just go straight for the... Yeah. And just go straight for the really tedious fetch quests. Now, you can, apparently on the second playthrough, remember where that guy got killed? You remember the guy got killed? You can avoid that. You can tell him, oh, I've been here before, this guy, we moved the stuff, and then we moved the stuff, apparently. And then, wherever we move it to, they wipe out the whole colony, yeah? That guy. And then when we're going on the playthrough, the third one, we can save the guy, and we can do something about the colony. And I think this goes on and on. Yeah. Yeah. But you're just skipping the boring quests to do the fetch quests. But it is a small mercy, at least, isn't it? Yeah. But even if they fix all the bugs, and they've added some new things here and there, it's still not going to make much of a difference to that game. Yeah, so that's the finished base, guys. And I really, really, truly hope they don't come out with any more DLCs for that game, because I'll eventually be forced to get them. Goodbye, Akeem, and thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest and a great day. It's after 7 for you. Take care and stay safe. Yeah, so it's morning for you. I hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Yeah, that's kind of looking like Starfield there, isn't it? Oh, there's one thing I forgot. We don't really need to redo that again. It wouldn't make much of a difference. Unless I'm coming in to eventually do some kind of a base video. I'll keep this save. And I'll just rearrange that. So, yeah. That's our base, guys. You wouldn't believe the problems I had putting that together. Lots of pieces wouldn't, wouldn't build for me. You'd have to approach them from a different angle. I even built a platform to get some of them in. Some of the more awkward ones. And our land base, and the problem with the pieces that, if you're making 3 or 4 bases, they would pretty much look the same. You could probably go a little different with maybe a kind of large dome thing. The problem with going with the domes if they had a stair system instead of this ladder system, you know, on the larger ones, to maybe go central with the large stairs, where you could kind of click it around, that would be awesome. Something like in Fallout, you know. I was watching... Oh, really? Nice. Nice. It must have been... Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Had I known he was on, I would have coming on and watching. He must have been playing in the day, was he? Oh, what time was that, Das? Well, your time, so it would have been an hour earlier for me. That would have probably been about 2 PM, maybe 3 PM. Oh, I would have been asleep. Yeah, that's a pity. This is not too bad, but you know, you're forced to do this. And that's the only decent design you're gonna get for an outside garden. You know, you've got that kind of look. But how many times could you do that, you know? 3 to 7 PM your time, so about 2. Oh yeah, I would have been from 2 to 6 maybe. Yeah, I would have been asleep. But I definitely would have skipped it and, you know, gotten some rest later. I was right. I said we'd be hard pressed to do the 4 hours. That I knew it would go to another stream. That's not bad. Well, at least I got the stuff finished this time around. You know, instead of coming back and finishing the base after the playthrough. Which I think I did on the last one, didn't I? Oh, okay. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Let's get back. Yeah, I managed to get all the creatures as well. Yeah, so pretty decent. But that's it, guys. That's the end of
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Subnautica for a while. I think there's a new one coming out sometime this year, Das. So, most likely a few months after release, I'll play that one. I always like to give it maybe 3 to 4 months. You know, because of the launch problems. You know me, I don't like bugs. But this one has been, yeah, pretty decent. But we'll leave it here. Yeah, I think it's rumoured to be coming out around March or April. I somehow doubt that. I would say by the end of the second quarter, or maybe even the beginning of the third. Something like that, let's say that would be really anticipated a lot. So, I would imagine it would be October, wouldn't it? September, October would be the classic kind of time, you know, to be releasing something. Unless they don't want to clash with some similar type of game. But who knows? But I hope on the next one they give us some more building stuff. And make the quests a little less vague, maybe. You know, I like that it's not mainstream, but it can be confusing. You know, where you can skip over stuff. Maybe have a little quest line to run on. Don't know what way I feel about the character talking. It didn't really make much difference, but I suppose it was okay. It wasn't a killer for me, but pretty short. So I will leave it here, guys. I will be back for Friday and Saturday. Most likely we'll be starting a Starfield run. I've still got a DLC that I need the achievements from. And it's more out of curiosity that I'll play the main game. They've been boasting about the improvements they made in the game. You know, the buggy and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I really want to drive that buggy down. Yeah, this is going to be like something even probably worse than the horses in Oblivion. Oh my god! But like, how like they've never really done anything like that, and the terrain on Starfield. How are you going to maneuver that? It would be easier to run, you know. I know they put a thruster system in, but do you know what they needed there, Das? Like a small kind of starship kind of thing, something like a kind of mini thing, you know, to zip around in. That would have been interesting. Something that you could build, and you could hold it in a compartment on your ship. That's the only way you'd negotiate that. No way you could fly around the planet on it. That would have been awesome. But too much for a BGS, you know. No, they'd rather a buggy. Yeah, that might have made it a lot more interesting and way less tedious. Especially if you were a kind of player that would do all of those planets. I didn't. I did visit them all, unfortunately, for my achievements. But that's all I did, yeah. But if they were more interesting, I would have absolutely stuck with it and, you know, gotten all of them. But it felt like, each one I felt like I was waiting in a dentist for a procedure. You know, wasn't good. Yeah, okay. We'll do the usual, guys. We will raid someone we know, hopefully streaming something similar. I will be back, of course, Friday and Saturday. Yeah, and most likely it will be Starfield with DLC. The DLC didn't get a good review, even from the people who liked Starfield. So, yeah, that's gonna be funny. Yeah, we'll really take that one apart. But yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for stopping by, for watching and lurking. Appreciate it. And hope to see you again next time. So goodbye, Das, Suburban Werewolf, Akeem, FGS. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Also Tigger, Hufflepuff, and Terry, if you're watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, ladies. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, I just thought I'd get this one out tonight, Das. So, you know, we'd have the 2 days on the weekend to start that other one. And of course, Phoenix. Thanks for being here, Phoenix. Hope you have a great day. And of course, Leroy, Quaistine. And I think that's everyone. Oh, and of course Papa and Bones. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe. And also to first time chat, where is it? It's Jenton. Thanks for stopping in, Jenton. I hope you have a good one. Take care. Now, if I've missed anyone, my apologies to whomever I might have missed, and again to everyone who was watching and lurking. I appreciate it. So, if you could just bear with me for a little while. Yeah, we'll get this raid done, I'll get some rest, and yeah. Well, I'd like to say I'm looking forward to Starfield, but it will be interesting. Now, let's see who's streaming.